In a bustling city park lived a grumpy old man named Mr. Grumbles. He disliked everything loud, messy, and especially animals. Squirrels scattered his carefully raked leaves, pigeons left unwelcome droppings on his bench, and the playful barks of dogs sent shivers down his spine. One cloudy afternoon, as Mr. Grumbles sat on his usual bench, a tiny shivering ball of fur caught his eye. A lost kitten, no bigger than his hand, sat huddled beneath a nearby tree. It meowed weakly, its emerald eyes wide with fear. Mr. Grumbles scoffed. "Another nuisance," he muttered, preparing to ignore it. But something stopped him. The kitten's vulnerability tugged at a forgotten corner of his heart. He sighed, a decision forming. He retrieved a half-eaten sandwich from his bag and tore it into small pieces, placing them cautiously near the kitten. The little creature, its initial fear outweighed by hunger, inched forward and began nibbling. Mr. Grumbles watched, a flicker of warmth replacing his usual frown. He named the kitten Mittens and fashioned a makeshift shelter from a cardboard box. Over the days, he brought her scraps of food, cleaned up after her, much to his initial disgust, and even started talking to her in a gruff but surprisingly gentle voice. Mittens, in turn, showered him with purrs and playful swats. Slowly, Mr. Grumbles found himself looking forward to their time together. The park felt less noisy, the pigeons less bothersome. He even started greeting the neighborhood dogs with a curt nod. One sunny morning, a young girl approached Mr. Grumbles, tears in her eyes. She had lost her kitten Mittens. Mr. Grumbles' heart sank. He had grown attached to the little furball, but returning her to her rightful owner was the right thing to do. The reunion between girl and kitten was filled with joyful tears and excited meows. Mr. Grumbles watched with a bittersweet smile. Though he missed Mittens, a newfound warmth bloomed in his chest. He wasn't Mr. Grumbles anymore. He was simply a man who had opened his heart to a tiny creature, and in turn, rediscovered his own capacity for love and compassion. Actually, love for animals can blossom in the most unexpected places. Even the grumpiest hearts can be warmed by the unconditional love and companionship of a furry friend. It teaches us to care for those who depend on us and reminds us of the beauty and joy that animals bring to our world.